Good morning. I'm here with Chris. It's 10 o'clock here in Swampscott on the East Coast. My name is Annalisa. I'm doing another live from the town. And we've already gotten comments as usual. One guy told me I was a loser. Drove by and said I was a loser. Somebody else said go home, or a couple of people said go home. So as you can see, it's windy. Great for the flags. I have my vulgar flag here. I'm not going to bring it out just yet. Let's get everybody adjusted that we're here, and we can start. So it's pretty cloudy, right? The waves are kind of coming in here and a little rough because of the storm. People are out like they usually are when the sun is here. So yeah, it's 10 o'clock. Things will start going pretty soon. Traffic is starting here. And hello, Dot. Hello. And here are the flags. Is one side I got my lawn signs out here. The American flag is across the street. Here's some more right here. Some more lawn signs. I'm telling you, it is windy, as you can see. I have to hold on to my tripod because if I don't, it's gonna fall. It's gonna fall. 39? Holy moly. Where you are, Dot? I don't think it's 39 here. That's cold. Oh, I'm sure that's coming our way though. I'm sure it's coming our way. Just a matter of time. Let me see, it's November. You know, November and December aren't really that bad. Of course it starts to cool down, but it's not that bad here. I wish it was, I wish it was summer though. I much prefer summer. I'd rather sweat to death than be cold. Melt. I'd rather melt than freeze. You know, yesterday here it was weather was terrible. In the morning, or you know, during the day it wasn't too bad if you had to go out. It was drizzling. But last night, it was pouring.
I feel like I'm overdressed, but I'm not. And
You're not
people
overdressed.
across the street in shorts.
Oh, they're crazy. People in shorts. No. Yeah, there's a guy in shorts. Oh my God. I don't know. I don't get it. It's not that nice out. Not that warm. I forgot my scarf, bummer. But hopefully this will subside. It's always like this in the morning, and hopefully within a half an hour or so this will change a little bit. It always does. So we're just gonna have to wait. And whoa, oh my gosh, my hat. I gotta go get my hat. Wow. and beside the monument, so that hopefully I can shield myself a little bit from the wind. What? No. So, you know, Sunday is a lazy day. Relax. I don't know if I'm going to be able to move too much because of the wind. So, hey, all right. So, all right. Is everybody's brains like functioning yet? Did you get your coffee? Did you get your coffee? Not that,
Yeah,
coffee.
Yes, I do.
I'm still trying to wake up. I am not somebody that just jumps into action when I wake up. But as you know, let's start off with this. Heidi has put out on her Facebook page a photo and our names of me, Mary Beth, and someone else. She went on with a long spiel about our hate group. And that when we come down here, we spread hate. Heidi is delusional. She is the one that is spreading hate. She is the one calling people racist on her Facebook page, trying to get people all riled up. She wants to gather as many people as she can to come down here and face us. That's what she's trying to do, right? This is what it's all about. She is inciting violence. She is spreading the hate message. She is causing the division, as well as the people in this town who support her. They're the ones that are causing the trouble. But because we're here, we're the ones causing the trouble because they're babies and they have to have everything their way. That's how they operate. They're snowflakes. They're Marxists. They're probably trained Marxists getting paid to do this because they don't like this country. They hate this country. They want it to go down. They want it to go down. They don't want to see an American flag. They don't want to see anything to do with Trump. Nothing. They don't want any of this stuff. They want it gone. They want the monuments gone. Christopher Columbus Day gone. Halloween gone. Thanksgiving gone. Christmas gone. Valentine's Day gone. They want everything that we traditionally celebrate, they want to get rid of. Because that's what communists do. That's what they do. That's what Marxists do. You can't worship the religion you want. You have to worship them, just like they did in the old times, remember? With the Egyptians and the Romans. People had to worship the pharaohs, people that were in power, and the Romans like Caesar and so on and so forth. The people had to worship them, not a god. And this is the same thing. They want to get rid of the religion, so what you do is you worship the government. You worship the leader. That's what they want. Hey, all right. So, Heidi is creating division. She is creating the hate. It is not us. Our flags do not depict that. We are patriotic. We are Americans. And we want to keep the American way. We want people to have their freedoms, to be able to worship who they want as a religion, come here and freely worship what they believe in. And we don't tell people like Heidi does what you should and shouldn't be doing, drowning out free speech like she does with her megaphone when she was here on Thursday. There was no protest on Thursday. That was called harassment. What happened on Thursday with Heidi is harassment. Hello, Joseph. It's not protesting. What happened here on Thursday with Heidi is not protesting. She named names and she's slandering people. She's lying. And they're also stalking. So if the police think that that's okay to do, then I guess it's okay for us to do too. I mean, hey, what's good for the geese is good for the gander. So if the police don't do anything about Heidi and her slandering and coming down here to, huh?
It's a lot of wind.
It's a lot of wind. It's very windy. Yeah, it's really windy. It was windy here too, I think, on Thursday. No, it's not a protest. They do not come down here to protest. It's a facade. It's a facade. This is how they're taught. They come down here with a gay flag, like Heidi, and the idiots that follow them that believe that what they're doing has some kind of cause. So you got their group, her group, that come down with these stupid flags.
Happy Halloween.
Yeah, happy Halloween, right. Exactly. Oh yeah, today's happy Halloween, right. And I understand that some towns don't even want Halloween. You know what I say? I say go out and go celebrate it anyway. And the hell with these politicians that are telling you how to live your life. You want to go celebrate Halloween, you celebrate Halloween. You decorate your home, you do what it is that you want. And then Fauci is now saying that we can't gather with family at Christmas time. This guy is a Marxist to no end. He is a tyrant and he's a Frankenstein. People that believe this moron Fauci to wear masks, to get your shot, to get your booster, not to gather with your family during the holidays. This guy is a Marxist and he's a communist. This is what's going on here. And so is Biden. They all work for China. This is all about communism and control of the people. And when you push back, like we're pushing back, they don't know what to do. So I have to say, this is what I want to say. If any of you, I'm sure a lot of you maybe know Catherine Vitale, Vitale. Hey, Vitale. She is the one, she was the troll that was on here on Thursday telling me what to do and how to handle Heidi. And, being a moderator, I should be doing this and I should be doing that and blah, 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 right? Remember that person? She has now become friends with Heidi Highland. If you are following Catherine Vitale, Heidi Highland will now be able to see your information. So you either block Catherine Vitale, unfriend her, I don't know. I'm sure there are people that follow her. But she has now become friends with Heidi Highland on Facebook. I have blocked her, Catherine Vitale. She was a friend of mine until I saw that she was friends with Heidi, so I have blocked her. She will not be able to see any of my posts or videos. She's going to have to find another way to get them. And I want to say the same thing to you people. That Catherine Vitale, Vitale, has now become friends with Heidi. I want to forewarn you that Heidi might now be able to have access to your information if you follow Catherine Vitale. So you either have to unfollow Catherine or block her or whatever. That's my suggestion. You guys do what you want. I have blocked Catherine. I do not want her seeing my stuff and then going to report to Heidi. Because I believe that Heidi is not operating alone here. There is an agenda going on here. This is what I think. And maybe people in town that follow this group, Heidi's group, might know this, and they might not. I don't know. I'm sure there are plenty of people that don't know, and they don't want to believe that this is all planned out. That this is all an agenda. That's why they can't stand us here, because they can't stand the fight back, the pushback. They don't want it. They don't want it. They want to just do whatever they feel like doing. They want to get rid of what is going on in this country. So our traditions, how we do things here, how people want to come. How people want to come into this country because of the opportunities. Because I don't see anybody, including Heidi's group, run to Venezuela or run to China to go look for opportunities. I don't see them going to Brazil. I don't see them going anywhere. They're still here. They're still speaking English. They use English as the main language, even though they believe that it shouldn't be. So I say, put your money where your mouth is, Heidi, and you've got a big one. Start speaking Spanish. Know the language. If you want people to know both languages, it starts with you. Catherine's friends with Stiletto. Well, Stiletto better be careful. That's probably how Stiletto is getting all the trolls, from Catherine. So, like I said, or somebody's gonna give us the finger. You go home! Go home! Have fun, not you, him. So anyway, gave us the finger. We're not going anywhere. No. The more these people say this crap to us, the more we stay. I want to hear people that are driving by, I want to hear them say to Heidi to go home. I told her on Thursday to get lost and go home. Get out. I said, get out and go home. She comes down from Gloucester, and they want to come to the monument because they get a water view. That is the only reason that they want to come to the monument, because they want this view. This is what they want to see. They can't stand it when they're across the street and their back is against this view. They hate it. That's why I believe that they want to be here. There's another thing I want to say, too. This Swampscott racial justice something or other group, as I said last night, it's got nothing to do with Swampscott. This is not an official group that has been organized in this town. It is a made-up group that Heidi and her cohorts have done. I believe don't be surprised if they start asking for money. Don't be surprised if you're following or you like the page and you want to see what they're doing, which is nothing. If they start seeing followers, they're going to start asking for money. This is how these people make their money. They start making these groups like Monica Cannon Grant and others. They start making these non-profit groups, and so that they can live off the donations of people instead of going to find a job. So this is how they play the game. BLM and its group and its founders, who have swindled billions of dollars from companies and individuals, and who have bought homes from those donations, and they're living the high life because of it. So this is the same thing. This is what Heidi's group is trying to do right now. Start an organization like the Swampscott group so that they can live off of this nonprofit. If they get enough traction, they will file it as a nonprofit. Woo! They will macho man. Yeah. She likes you, Chris. Anyway, I have unfolded my vulgar flag, and we're gonna start with this now. So, hey, all right, got a thumbs up on that. Okay, so this is the only vulgar flag I have, and this will gain probably the most attention, other than my handmade lawn sign that says, fuck Joe Biden. Here's my flag, and it is proudly waving in the wind. This is a great flag day. You guys got flags? We should bring them out here. Because, wow, look at the flags. They're awesome. There's the police. Say hi to the policeman. I miss the policeman. He looks away. Doesn't want to say anything. Yeah! Hey, all right. So, the trolls have disappeared. They haven't come on yet. So the trolls last night, especially Lola and others too, not Sally, hey, who's the other one? Molly, I believe. Because they follow Heidi, Heidi has created this narrative that we are a hate group and that we are racist and everything else in between. Because of that, the trolls last night, like Lola, said that she can't wait to come down and see me again. Hey, all right. Very excited. You call that protesting when you want to see a certain individual? Does that sound like Sally follows Heidi now too? Oh yeah, I'm sure that the trolls do follow Heidi. There are people there are people in our group, I'm talking not this group here that stands out, but people that follow me, that also, I don't know if they follow Heidi, but they do see what she does. Maybe out of curiosity, I don't know. So I tend to not trust people like that who do not know which side of the fence that they're on. Right? Gizmo wants to come on, yay or nay? You want to come on, Gizmo? You want to say something? Alright, let's get Gizmo on. Chatting. Let's see if it takes. Still adding. Let's see if it takes. I don't know if it's going to. So, oh, just want to say hi. Okay, I'll take it out. Okay. So, because these people follow Heidi, they have been brainwashed into thinking what kind of group that we are. You can see the flags that we have here: 9/11, We the People, Trump, Second Amendment. I don't know where this hate is coming from. Where do they see? Where do they see hate in this? It's their perception. They're the ones that see it. They're the ones that see hate. They're the ones that are spreading the lies and the narrative that we are what they think we are, with no proof or no incidences, nothing, all generalizations. For instance, they have, what's his name? Michael Picard, Picard. He has a YouTube channel. He says there are like 40,000 subscribers. So, because he's got that many, he is now selling merchandise. And the merchandise, you want to talk about hateful. It's gross. It's stupid. No message. Dumb. Absolutely nothing to say. Other than that Diana Kloss should go to jail. Good Gizmo. Great to hear it. She needs to be, her followers, she needs to be taken down a notch. Hey David, how are you? It's okay over here in Swampscott. So I hope she starts losing people. I hope that the groups that she's affiliated with will now know who she really is. She is a BLM supporter. Not only does she not approve of... So are you! They call us that and he's saying it. They call us trash, but he's the one that's saying it. So, she is a BLM supporter. She is against the mandates, the masks for the kids, the jabs and stuff. But that's as far as it goes. That's it. There's nothing else. Hey, right. So, get to know who she really is. Get to know who she really is. There are plenty of people going around using their Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, asshole. So, yeah, no, I don't think she's friends with him anymore. She put him under the bus. So people are starting to see my flag. You know which one. So, I don't think she's friends with him anymore. She does not like him. But I tell you, she's a close second. So, in my estimation, so I, she had, not instant message me, but messaged me on Facebook because we were friends, and she was asking me questions about Shimmy. I met her one time in Boston. I met her another time in Nahan. That was the second time I met her. And she started asking me questions in Nahan about Shimmy. Whoa. She wanted to know. I think this is going to break because of the wind. Oh boy. So she started asking me questions about Shimmy the day in Nahan. Remember, I was down there with the bus. She coordinated all that stuff. So I went down and I did a live video. So that's when she started asking me about Shimmy, and I thought it was kind of strange. Delete. No, do not friend Catherine. No, 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 no. See, there, yeah, I got exactly. That's what I'm talking about. So she has, in her brain, decided that Shimmy has not done anything. So she started asking me in Nahan questions about Shimmy, and I thought, what the heck? Why does she care about Shimmy? You know, I thought it was a strange question, and I was kind of taken aback a little bit by it, and I don't know. So whatever the conversation was, I don't believe it. I don't remember. But she was asking me questions about Shimmy, and she didn't think it. And she was just trying to rip my story apart. That's what she was trying to do. She was trying to find holes in what I was saying. Now, when you tell the truth, there are no holes. You don't have to, when you lie, you have to remember what you lied about so that you can keep the story straight. But when you tell the truth, you don't have to do that. So she was trying, I believe she was trying to find something in my story to say, I knew you were lying. I knew you were making it up. You just wanted to get them into trouble, stuff like that. And because that's what they're waiting for. Just like the media, remember we did with President Trump. And they were all waiting for the aha moment. Told you so. Told you. What did he say? What did he say? Oh. So this is the same thing. This is what it seems like with Catherine. She's waiting for my screw up in the story to say, I knew it. I knew you were lying. You just wanted to do that because he's black. That's all it is, okay? Because that's what they're yelling about. The BLMers that support or have sympathy with these people and believe that blacks are being treated differently than whites, especially in the legal system. So that was number one. I didn't think anything of it. Then she started a little while ago. She started again with me asking. Same to you. She started asking me about.
Keep walking.
Same to you, asshole. So she messaged me on Facebook because that's how we keep in contact, and she started asking me I would say 2 or 3 weeks ago, she started asking me again about Shimmy. And I got a little annoyed, and I'm like, why is it that I believe I called her. I was like, why is it that you're so interested in Shimmy? What is it to you about Shimmy? I don't get it. I said, do you like him or something? I go, because he is charming. I've talked to Shimmy, and he's charming and he's likable. Okay, I get it, but that doesn't make him innocent just because if you think he's good looking, because he's charming, because he's nice. He comes across as a very nice personality, like a very nice guy. He really does. He really, really does. And I can see how she was taken with him. Yes, she is. So I can see how she was taken with him, and so I asked her. I said, "What do you like him or something?" Because I get it. He is charming. He's not a bad-looking guy, right? And all that stuff. Okay. So she didn't answer, and she kept asking me over and over and over again about Shimmy. And I kept saying over and over and over again that he hit her. Oh boy, who's this guy coming over? Chris. This doesn't hear. Oh, this guy just took Chris's Trump flag and threw it right over there, right there. Chris, you should have a cell phone to call the police. Don't leave it there. Leave it there. Call the police. Do you have a cell phone? This is the guy. He just took the Trump flag and he threw it on the side. This is the Trump flag. All right. So she started going on and on and on um, about Shimmy not doing it. And like I said, trying to find holes in my story to make it sound like that I was racist, basically. And I had it, and I was like, Catherine, if you don't believe me, there is really nothing I can do. And I ended it. And I did not like that conversation. And then she came on Thursday trolling once again, talking about what I should be doing with BLM and how to handle them. Next thing I know, Heidi also posted on her Facebook page that mentioned Catherine Vitale, saying that I got schooled, so to speak, by her about what happened with Shimmy. She said a Trumper. Heidi called her a Trumper. And because, Catherine sees it the same way that Heidi does with BLM. And when that incident happened, when I went to go look at her Facebook page, when I went to go look at Heidi's Facebook page, she had Catherine Vitale as a friend. And that's when I blocked her. I also blocked her on TikTok. So I just want you guys to know that she definitely, I believe, is a BLMer. I don't even know if she's a Trump supporter. I really don't know what she is, to tell you the truth. Yeah, Catherine can't stand Trump, yeah. So that's where she belongs. She belongs with BLM. And I'm glad that she's made that choice. And I'm glad that I want to tell you also that she does a lot of events around here in Massachusetts concerning the mask mandates and the jab in the school. She also had a protest down at Moderna and Pfizer buildings in Cambridge. They were down there. She was down there. So that's why people think that she's on our side because she doesn't believe in these mandates. But like I said, you can't play two sides of the coin. It's one or the other. Eventually, if she decides to stick with Heidi and the group, she might just convert into thinking that we should all get jabs, that we should all be masked. She will turn into a Marxist. Well, I don't know what to think of Stiletto. She might be, maybe she is a patriot. Maybe she doesn't really know what Catherine is about. I mean, I don't know. That's my opinion of Catherine. Once you make friends with Heidi, forget it. You're not friends with me. Okay? No. So, do you have a phone with you? Do you have it on Swampscott Police, just in case?
No, what did I do?
Call them up, things like that. These people need to be reported. They need to be reported. If you see them, you should let them know what happened. Because if you don't say anything, they're going to think they do nothing and we do everything. And you need to say something. So, okay, Nikki, have a good one. So,
I'm finished here. I'm going to stop down at the station.
yeah, if you see them come by, you should say something. And I did catch the guy on tape, that after he did it. So, but anyway, I did get on the flag. So he did it. Maybe they can get his ears. I don't know. But anyway. So first said that after it's done, we're done. We're gonna go to the police. You're a moron too for liking this guy. So yeah, I mean that's my opinion of Catherine Vitale. She is now friends with Heidi, and that's it. I'm done. She won't see this video, public video, the stuff on my Facebook page. Forget it. She's gonna have to go through Heidi to get it. And like I said, if she wants to play, yeah, that's right. So we need more camera recording from different angles. Well, it's okay. I mean, as long as we tell the police that this stuff happens, they will be aware of it. Because if we do not say anything, that's the worst. That's worse. When you don't report it to the police, even though you don't have the person's name or you don't have it on camera, it should be noted to the police that this is what's happened to you and to let them be aware of the situation. If you don't say anything at all to the police are not going to know, and they're not going to watch out for these people. They're going to think everything is fine. And we can't do that anymore. So it's time to speak up, let the police know if something is done, against you, you need to say something. So, very important. Very, very important. Because if anything does happen to another degree, we can always go back and we can always say, well, we told you about this incident, and that's it. No, I know. I don't understand that either about you being a cop. And I don't know whether it's true or not. I tend to not believe that it's true because I don't think cops will go around doing what you're doing, but it doesn't matter to me if you are or if you're not. So, you also have to, I know there are a lot of people here, and I might get some flack for it. There's a lot of also have to be, you also have to have critical thinking for people that you like too. You know, they all say that. Pastors say it. Don't believe what I say. Go test it out for yourself. Don't take what they say as gospel truth. And that's dangerous. I think that's dangerous. Yeah, I agree, Jim. I don't think they comment either. So yeah. Like I said, it's important that we speak up, go to the police, report, tell them what happened to you, even if you don't have a name or whatever. Just say what happened and let them be aware. Because if it does escalate, they have something to go by. And like I said, don't believe everything anybody says, even if you like them, if you follow them, whatever. Just use some discernment. Use your brain. There goes my hand. And so on and so forth. As you know, you guys, even with President Trump, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. Bakers, foods. I don't think they watch this. No, they're not going to watch this. The only way Baker's Foods would watch any video, let alone just mine, is if they find you a threat. Then they'll watch. So I think it's too early for the trolls. Hey, there's somebody else approaching. They give me a thumbs up. So I think look at my flagpole. It got bent. Can you see it? It got bent from the wind. Oh boy. So I have to hold on to it and make sure it doesn't snap. I think I have to get a stronger pole for the wind here. It doesn't hold up very well. So yeah, just the Swampscott racial justice group. It all sounds so official. It all sounds so good, and it's a bunch of baloney. Gotta be careful with these things. You need to go check it out. I got one. I got one. You keep going. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Okay, I don't know what you said, but anyway. So here's Chris. He's talking to someone. So there's something going on across the way. There's a farmer's market is going on too. They don't like this flag, but when they drive by, they give you the finger, fuck you, get a job, go home. There's another finger right there. So much for caring about what the kids see and everybody else is going on in this town, like the farmer's market that's across the way, right there. These people don't give a crap. Nothing. They don't care about what's going on, how it's perceived, and yet they're worried about my flag and the kids seeing it. Hey, alright. So, the wind is blowing against my back. So, All right. Hey. So, yeah, I have to go this way because the wind is to my back. So, oh well, yeah, I remember when Diana she get trolled all the time. I remember, and they didn't like it. I mean, when I came into the picture, this stuff was all new to me. And when I would watch Diana's videos, those assholes would come on, and I would say stuff, and she would say not to engage with them. And so that's how I learned about the trolls. That's how I learned about the trolls. And when I started coming down here, I saw it firsthand. I saw the group, Shimmy's group, create havoc here when everything was just going fine. When Diana was here in April, and it was fine up until they showed up. Um, so, right. So that's when everything changed. And those are the kinds of people we still have here in this town, which is Heidi's group. Now we've got Heidi, who is, doing what she's told, I believe, to target certain individuals, put it on Facebook, and cyberbullying. So that's not protesting. It's not protesting. So when these jokers came up from the South Shore, um, that's when everything changed. And it hasn't been the same since. They have broken up the group, our group, and BLM. The BLM supporters that were across the way. As you can see from the photos that I showed you last September, how full it was, how many people were down here. And the outside was pretty full too, until those idiots showed up from the South Shore. That's it. That was it. All the groups, both groups disbanded. So we have a few, including the BLMers and us, that will continue to stand out because the others have disappeared. They don't want to have anything to do with Shimmy, Monica Cannon Grant, and the politicians that are trying to cause the strife. They don't want to have anything to do with getting arrested, getting arrested. And they're afraid. They're afraid. And that's it. That was it. That was done. But I can say that most of the people that came up that were here before Diana were from the South Shore. And that many from the North Shore. So when the group disbanded, they all left. And they were from the South Shore. The good and the bad. From that area. And so that's how I started learning about the trolls, who they were, and started digging a little bit myself into, oh, thank you. I need to add about the, in New York, yes, right, Joseph, yeah. This is Heidi creating the division and the hate. She does not like the BLMers getting together with the Patriots down in New York City because of the jazz mandates that they have down in New York. You have to be, you have to show your card or whatever to go into places in New York. She doesn't agree with that. Heidi doesn't like that the Patriots and the BLMers down there, the black people, I don't know if they're BLMers, but they're definitely black people. They could be BLMers. But anyway, they're getting together because of it. So Heidi is the one that is creating the hate and the division. Yeah, she whatever is going on in her brain, she projects to everybody else. That's what she does. That's what people do. She's falsified a police report. She has done a lot of things. She has broken the law numerous times. Numerous times. And she's still out here allowed to call out people's names and slander and lie and threaten and harass and cyberbully and defame. She also calls the kids in Swampscott the LGBTQ kids. She has taken that down. Everything that she thinks is going to incriminate her or go against her narrative, she will go to her page and she will delete it. She has deleted the post where she calls the kids LGBTQ. Hey, all right. And she's taken that post down. She's taken numerous posts down where she defames. She defames the kids. She's doing it to this town now. Oh, Shimmy loves violence too. Oh, there's no doubt. Shimmy has an anger problem. Shimmy can't control his anger. Proof of hitting Boogie because he got sprayed with water. He has anger control issues. I've seen him, I think it was May 1st, when Linda Backy and I went down to Boston. At the end, when Dr. Shiva told us to go down to the, I think it's JFK building, one of the Kennedy buildings, I believe, government building, and he was right there. And he was right in the midst of fighting with the people that were trying to protect Dr. Shiva. He was, I'm telling you, raring to go. Raring, and Michael Picard was there too. He's the one that has a YouTube channel with 40,000 subscribers and is selling merchandise. One of them, a sweatshirt saying that Diana Ross needs to go to prison. Heidi has bought that sweatshirt, and I'm sure she's gonna probably wear it on Thursday. So this is what you're supporting. The 40,000 people and the narrative and the brainwashing that they push and the hate speech that they have against others, like Diana Ross and like Heidi does against other people. They have nothing to say about their cause, what they're trying to do. You need to go take a look at Michael Picard's YouTube channel. I forget what it's called. It's not, but maybe you can find it under his name. But if you go to Heidi's page, you'll find it. It's there. Where she's trying to sell the merchandise. She's trying to help out Picard, who was one of the guys that was up here on January 2nd harassing us by neighbors. So this is the kind of thing that they support. We don't ask for that. At least we don't here. I know Diana probably does or did, whatever. But we don't here. We don't ask anybody for money. But they do. So in order for this to stop, for people to really know go on their side, which is a lot of race baiting, hate speech. That's how they get. That's how they get you. That's how they get them. These people on their side. They get them to believe what they're trying to push, and when they get enough people, they start with the money, and they will make a living on it. They'll make a living on it. So, I want you to beware of that too. Michael Picard is also from the South Shore. He's also another one that harassed us back in January and December and November. So, hello. So, I want you to know that these people are in full operation. They haven't stopped. People, maybe not as many as they did. I know BLM is really losing ground. But now the narrative is the hate speech against us, the racism, the division. And the narrative that she's pushing in this town is now she's got somebody in town or people in town thinking that Herschel is a racist. And this guy, poor guy, was so shocked when she did this, when this woman said that to him. And she's like, he said, I don't even know this woman. She just came out of nowhere. Now that, for a man that age, I think it's a little scary. And it was at night, it was dark, right? Because it's getting dark sooner, right? And to live in a town where you live, to feel that you're not safe is not good. And I hope Herschel needs to be reported to the police. It does. It has to. It has to. Just like what happened last week. Heidi started going after Herschel. She's got people in town going after Herschel because of the cartoons that he draws. She's calling him racist. Everything's racist with Heidi. Everything. 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 Let me see what time it is. It's 11 o'clock. Okay. I think I'm going to end this video because I did my rant yesterday. And I want to do a little standing out here. If anything gets crazy, I will come back on. And, all right. And I will talk to you guys and see you guys later. I'm going to wrap it up. Watch out for Catherine Vitale. Do not friend her. That's my recommendation. That's my recommendation. I don't trust her. She is now friends with Heidi Highland. No. This needs to get out. People need to know. But I'm telling you, I blocked her. I'm done. Because she is friends with Heidi. So you guys make your own decision. Let me see. The Swampscott racial group is not an official group here in Swampscott. It is made up. Do not give them money. It is not for a good cause. It does not exist. The comments on that page have got nothing to do with racial justice and everything to do with hate and threats and targeting people. As a matter of fact, that is on the post. So that is not an official group. Official group residents do not go about conducting their business that way. That's number two. Let me see. There was Catherine, Ruth. I don't know if there was something else. Herschel, maybe. I want you to be aware too that Heidi is a liar, and now she is going after Herschel, who just so happens to be a Jewish elderly man in town, and Shimmy has hit an elderly Jewish woman here in Swampscott. So there's a pattern, I believe. There seems to be a pattern with these people. They are cowards, and they will go after people that are weak. And that's the elderly, kids, probably, and here comes Herschel. Here he is. Hey, Herschel. Come across the street. Just as I was going to go talk to Chris. So this is the guy, this is Herschel, and this is the guy that Heidi is now harassing. If anybody is involved in the case against Shimmy, please make it aware. Hey, Herschel, how you doing? How are you?
Okay.
Come over here. Come over here.
Oh,
Hi, honey, come here.
oh my goodness.
And say hello to your friends. They can't see you. Say hello. Say hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody, and be strong Americans, stand for what's right, and don't be ashamed of what you weren't ashamed of before, because there's always people who try to push their own agenda. Unless something seems wrong to you internally, don't be swayed by the noise.
Thank you, Herschel. I said the same thing. You're a very smart man. You're very smart. It's good to see you too. Very smart man. He really is. Oh, here comes some more people. Let me take it over here. Let me turn it around. Can I help you guys? Oh, you're just looking? Oh, okay. Okay. I like your t-shirt.
What's his name? The guy, the famous artist and scientist.
Oh, Leonardo da Vinci.
Da Vinci, the Rock Age, huh? So this is Da Vinci, based on Da Vinci's blueprint for the rock guitar, for the electric.
All right. Okay, guys. Herschel,
It's
nice
Mama
seeing
Willpower.
you. Huh?
Anyway, I'm talking to speak for your life,
Oh, you did. We did.
It's my willpower.
All right, guys, take off the damn mask. Yeah, well, there are some not everybody, not everybody. So I got two guys here to show you who's going to Chris. There goes Herschel. He's gonna go across the street. He's gonna do his. Ooh, talking about my long slides. He's talking about my nonsense. That's right. Yeah. Well, they're. Oh well. That's right. That's right. Only in America. So I'm glad you got to meet Herschel. And if anybody is, like I said, if anybody is involved in Shimmy's case, I think you should be made aware. I think you should be made aware that Heidi is now targeting Herschel, who is also an elderly gentleman here in town. He's also just so happens to be Jewish. Shimmy attacked an 80-year-old woman, punched her, who also just so happens to be Jewish. So it seems like there's a little bit of a pattern going on here. I want you guys to be aware of it. hoping that, it will spread and I will continue to talk about it. That there is something to be feared going on when you start targeting certain individuals and bystanders like Herschel. When you start attacking them, I think you have crossed the line here. So I will sign off. Be careful with Heidi. Be careful with Catherine Vitale. Block her. I recommend that you block Catherine Vitale if you are following her. Obviously that's your decision. I really think Heidi is a menace to society. She should be put away, and she should be put away for a long time. I think she is a dangerous person, and she is spreading false information about people. She is not down here to protest. She is down here to harass. So, with that being said, I will show you across the way is the American flag. God bless America. Right? Let's keep it that way. Free. We're gonna have to fight for our freedoms. Nothing is free. Keep on with the good fight. Do what you're doing. Don't give up. Things will change. We will continue to be out here. Make sure that this crap doesn't go any further. And you guys have a great, wonderful day. It is cool out here, especially with no sun. Oh my God. Find some winter jackets. Oh, I hope I don't catch another one. Okay. So I again urge people that if you feel threatened, that you need to go to the police or your local police and you report the person and the incident if you've got it, especially on Facebook. If you've got the proof, if you've got the evidence, call the police and ask them what to do. So it is important, and extremely important, that they get reported. Don't let it just go by the wayside and say, oh, well, hey, it's okay. Somebody did this and somebody, no, and then you let it go. No, it's a mistake, big mistake. People need people whoever is getting targeted by the internet, which is cyberbullying. If you've got the proof, you need to go to the police station and see what they say so that you're made aware of it and a report is being done. This lady is from Gloucester. What the hell does she got to do with people in Taunton? You've got to speak up. Do not be afraid. You cannot be afraid. If you are, this will never end. It will never end. Very important that you speak up if you've been harassed, targeted, threatened in any manner, shape, way, or form by anyone, not just Heidi, but anybody. Report it so that they know. Okay, all right. So, show the police the evidence you have if you feel threatened in any way. Protect yourself. Do not let them get away with this. Do not let them get away with it. The more it's reported, the more she will go down. And that's how it works. That's how it works. You can't just keep it to yourself. Speak up. Go to the police. It is cold out here. Yikes. All right. And with that, you guys have a great day. I'm going to stay out here and protest a little bit more, as much as I can take it. And if anything weird happens, I will come back on. If it gets a little crazy, I will come back on and videotape it. Or if I have time. So, you guys have a great day. Thanks for tuning in. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.